So it's my third week that I called in sick. Unfortunately, I have to go back next week. Yeah, man, I was feeling agitated, drained. No matter how much I slept, I just the feeling of feeling tired never went away. So this was the best option. I'm here at the beach again, the place where I find the most space. I feel at peace. Unfortunately, it's very crowded due to the weather here. It's like 35 plus degrees Celsius. So everybody thought it's a good idea to come to the beach, but I managed to find a spot here. As you can see, it feels amazing, man. Right now it's almost 9 o'clock in the evening. But yeah, I just had to come here to record this video. I'm happy that even though in the past, I used to ignore the feeling when I felt like I had to take a break. This time I decided that I do deserve to take that break. Yeah, I used to ignore that feeling and just push through and just keep going. But the more and more I realized that nobody is going to take care of you better than you. And if you also choose not to take care of you, that means there's a lack of self-love there, you know? So like I said, it's been like 3 weeks, but on the inside, a lot has changed. But on the outside, I guess nobody can tell. One thing that I've been learning is that the shift is not out there, it's inside, you know? Like I said, you have to take care of yourself first. Because people, for example, let's say you always work very hard at your job. You never say no. It's convenient for people to just keep putting files on your desk or ask you to do shit, you know? And I realized that I need to step on my boundaries a bit more. I have the tendency to people please, I guess, and I find it difficult to say no. But if I think about it now, what's the worst that can happen? Somebody might get pissed off, but you know, is that my problem? Not really. It is not. I have a coworker, she's good at this, you know, asking people to do shit while I'm like, you know, you're here yourself, why can't you do it? And I don't mind helping out here and there, but you know, it shouldn't be like, it's my task to take on extra work. I think that's one of the things that annoys me, but it does say something about me, and that's that I have to put firmer boundaries. Something I'm still learning. But besides that, there's this inner war going on. I feel that I'm not the same person anymore, but the outside has not changed yet. Oh my God, it's beautiful here, man. I'm gonna show you guys some footage in a bit. So there's this old identity I'm trying to let go of. You know, somebody working a 9 to 5 in a cubicle, in an office, same shit, different day. And also this limiting belief that this is the only thing I know. I mean, of course I know other stuff, but I mean, like, this is what I've been doing for the past 7 to 8 years. And also this limiting belief that there is nothing else possible, which is bullshit because I see it with my own eyes, you know? You can work remotely, you can earn money in a different way, creating content, whatever. The only thing is sometimes it takes a while before it actually takes off. And I'm unfortunately experiencing that. I guess that's what frustrates me, you know, because I know what I want, but it's not going as the way I want it yet. And at the same time, I'm in a job that's draining me. So it feels like I'm pouring a lot in what I actually want. It's not giving me what I want yet. And my job is actually only draining me. And this video is not to complain, but I'm just sitting here reflecting. I used to soften the situation, you know, telling myself it's not that bad, be grateful to have a job, you know, people have it worse than you, and that might be true. But you know, I'm making peace with the fact that 2 things or even 3, 4, 5 things can exist at the same time. Yes, there are people out there who have it worse than me, but right now this is my reality and that's what I'm trying to deal with. So if you're watching this video, I just want to say, man, don't let people talk you out of what you're experiencing. Just because your job is not as shitty as somebody else's job doesn't mean that there might be a possibility that you've outgrown what it is you're doing or who you were. You know, I used to say that someday I'll leave, but I realized that someday gives you a way out, you know, as in a way to ignore the situation. But if you say one day, that means that every day counts. Every day you're working towards something or an exit plan, no matter how small the step is. And that's what I've been doing. I've been thinking and writing and creating clarity for myself in the way of how long do I need to save for me to comfortably say, you know what, I quit this job. I'm just gonna go abroad or whatever the fuck I wanna do. Excuse my language, but I think it's better than saying someday because there's no end date to that. And I think I said it in the previous videos too. You know, it's nothing dramatic. It's small, incremental steps to get myself out of the situation. I think I said it in the audit and I completely forgot about it, but I just had a realization the other day. It took me getting to this point, my body telling me that it's things need to change in order for me to start realizing that this is not it anymore. So if you're just at the beginning of this messy part, as I would like to call it, or even if you're already further in your process, just know that what you're feeling is legit, man. Don't let people talk you out of it. Don't let people tell you that with rest, that will solve the problem. Because when you know, your body knows sooner, faster than your mind wants to admit. You don't need an external sign for anything to count. It usually starts internal, On the outside, everything seems fine, but you feel like you're sort of dying inside. Know that feeling is valid. So yeah, unfortunately, next week I'm walking back in. Not because I want to, but because I have to. And it's a helicopter, y'all. Awesome. I have an end goal in mind, and that's hopefully the thing that's gonna keep me going. Same job, but not the same person that I used to be. All I know is that I can no longer lie to myself about where I'm at and how I feel about this. And instead of running, I'm leaning towards it, and I'm trying to find my way out. No matter how long it takes, but as soon as possible. Nothing has changed on the outside, but a lot has changed on the inside.